Hey guys, Ricky here. About 10 weeks ago, we spent 20 hours to learn how to freeline. And so we borrowed the freeline skates in order to learn, and eventually we got the hang of it. And it got a lot of positive feedback from all you guys. And so we decided to order a pair during a bulk order at school. So it's finally here. And I'm really excited to take it out for a spin. So this week, we are revisiting Freelines. So the goal this week is to become more familiar with them, and ultimately, hopefully we can learn some tricks and flares on Freelines. I actually have no idea how long that will take and how much practice that will take. At the very least, we want to make it across campus without falling off, because we weren't able to do that last time. And I think another thing cool to do would be to learn how to go the other direction. So right now we can go in one direction, but if we can skate in the other direction as well, it will open us up to learning a lot of tricks. But without further ado, let's open it up and start skating. So here we are, the long-awaited skates. Let's open it up. Alright, what is this? Looks like there's some assembly required. So we have the deck right there. We have one of the two. And okay, so these are the trucks right here. The wheels already installed. And we have two of those. Alright, instruction manuals, I love it. Love instructions. And then finally we have the other two on the bottom. Had a screwdriver set. The head sports, nice. And we have the second deck at the very bottom. Alright, so we're going to install this and put it together and then get on it. Literally. So we just put it together. Take a look at that. It looks so beautiful. It looks so great actually. So we're going to give it a test run right now. Then we're going to see how it goes. So we still have it, at least a little bit of it. It's gonna take maybe an hour or two to get used to it, and then we're gonna start trying to learn new things. Let's get to it. So we've had some time to get back on our skates, and it's still a little bit difficult to skate for prolonged periods of time, especially if the ground isn't really flat. So we're going to spend a few hours trying to become more comfortable on the skates. Hopefully we can get that down in a few hours and then start practicing tricks. Let's get to it. We've been out here for a couple of hours today. We're just getting more familiar with the skates and trying to skate faster on them. I'm going to try to learn the toe flip right now, and the idea is with the back foot catching the skates with your toes and then flipping it one cycle on the ground and then being able to skate on it again. It sounds really hard, so we're going to see where we get to today. Hey guys, so it's been about 2 days since we last filmed. We've actually been using our Freelines a lot this week to get around here and there, mainly for small tasks and errands. But we didn't have time to pick up equipment every time, so we didn't film all of that. So it's the second to last day of our revisit. We're going to spend around 30 minutes at most tomorrow practicing and filming, so we're pretty much, and to be honest, this past week has been pretty disappointing. We wanted to learn how to skate faster, to skate with more control, to conquer hills, skate the other direction, to do tricks even, but at this point in the week we can do pretty much none of that actually. And so we've been using the Freelines to get around campus this week, and the only thing that we can say we have accomplished is being able to get across campus without getting off or falling down. I'm a little bit bummed. Yesterday we tried to go down a hill and we couldn't even stop, so we had to jump off and it was pretty embarrassing. Freelines went flying as we jumped off. And so for the remainder of today, we're going to scrap our plans and we're going to just practice how to brake quickly. Let's get to it. So one of the primary reasons we decided to learn freelining was the filming opportunity. Theoretically, freelines would be smoother than longboards because we have no need for pumping, and so our body won't shake up and down. So we're actually going to do a few tests comparing and contrasting just some of the typical shots that we would have on both our longboard and our freelines. So that includes turns, carving, and just riding in a straight line. We just finished the comparisons. Looking back at the shots, the freelines don't actually seem that much better. Whenever we pass over a bump, our hands shake a little bit and it's not completely smooth, and so you see the shakiness of the screen. Whereas on a longboard, the four wheels kind of compensate for that, and so it's a lot smoother. Granted, we're not as familiar with the freelines as we are with the longboard, so it might be the case that on certain terrains, we just can't use the freelines at all because it will be too shaky. Time for the end of the week evaluation. I'm pretty bummed this week. I think we had a pretty unsuccessful week in terms of accomplishing tasks. With that said, some of the things that we did do was being able to get across campus and being able to skate with our entire legs, not just twisting our feet inside and out. And one way we know this is that our entire legs were aching, because that did not happen the first week we wrote it. So that probably meant that we were writing it wrong. Yeah, we spent close to 20 hours writing Freelines and a few hours wasting time learning parts of tricks, but not having the prereqs. And so that was kind of disappointing. Otherwise, it was an okay week. We can say we made progress. No tangible, visible, large fruit. So again, kind of disappointed that we didn't see big, flashy improvements or progress. But the hope is that as we transition from the longboard to Freelines for everyday use, we'll see a lot of progress, and hopefully quickly, and so we can show you guys an update video soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if there's anything that you want to see done or redone in the future, please feel free to leave it in the comments, and we'll see you next week. Later. Oh,